has been waiting with bated breath. Today is the 14th of June 2018, which can only mean one thing. The FIFA Soccer World Cup officially gets underway. Hello and welcome to On the Ball. Today's focus is on Germany, the reigning champions, as well as Belgium. Do send us all your comments and just let us know, do you think Germany will buck the trend? Can they defend their title? And how do you think Belgium will fare in this year's competition? Welcome to it.
Oh, he's got it! And Germany are the champions of the world.
It's SuperSport's first ever digital live stream show, On the Ball. Thank you so much for joining us. As per usual, we love hearing from you. Send us your comments on Facebook. Let us know if you think Germany can defend their title, and also let us know how you think Belgium will do in this year's competition. I'm not alone in studio. I have the pleasure of being joined by the consummate Crann. Oh, it's a pleasure to have you.
You flatter me, you flatter me. How are you doing?
Fine, I'm great. Finally, the day is here.
Definitely. I mean, I'm here in my Russia shirt. I'm just going to make sure I represent today. I've been waiting for this for weeks now.
For the longest time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And with today's focus, we are talking about Germany as well as Belgium. Let's focus on Germany. What have you made of the team that they've brought to the World Cup?
So, I mean, it's difficult. I mean, with Germany, they've got so much depth there, it's disgusting, really. I mean, when you can afford to leave players like Sane at home, I mean, you know the kind of players you're working with. For me, they're the team I've picked for the World Cup. They're the team that I think I would probably put my money on if it came down to it. There's obviously a lot of good teams in the tournament, but I think Germany have got a really strong squad. They haven't had the best of build-up, in terms of their friendlies. Obviously lost to Austria for the first time in like 32 years, I think. But other than that, I think that they're a tournament team, and Germany, if there's one thing they know how to do, it's to win the big games. Yep.
Well, Germany have 4 World Cup titles. The big question, though, is can they buck the trend and become the first team to defend their title in 56 years? Can they do it, Joe?
I think so. I think they've got a team that's good enough. I mean, you look at the players that they've got available, and like I say, it's terrifying the amount of talent they've got in this squad. So for me, I think it is something they can do. I think they're going to be pushed to the wire, and I did a little bit of a predictor going through the tournament, and I think for me, it's going to be a Brazil-Germany final.
They kick off the campaign against Mexico on Sunday. Your thoughts on that fixture?
I think that should be a solid start for them. I think if they can get 3 points in the group and get it sort of out of the blocks properly, then they'll be fine. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about them before the tournament. Like I say, things with certain players being left out, but I think collectively, like I say, the Germans just know how to win tournament games, and that's been proven over the years with the fact that they've won 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at the squad. They've brought fresh talent. However, they've also brought experience, the likes of Boateng. He was there when they won the title 4 years ago, the likes of Thomas Müller.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think when you look at Müller, he's a player who's good in for the all-time record. I mean, it's held by a fellow countryman. Obviously, Klose holds the record now, but I mean, Müller's got another 2 tournaments in him. If he can get 3 or 4 now and 2 or 3 in Qatar in 2022, then I think he's got a real chance. I mean, he's a player that is very effective in front of goal. He's not flashy. He doesn't really look like a footballer, but he gets the job done. And I think he will be vital for them in this tournament.
This is the lineup that won them the title. You mentioned players that were not called up to the squad, the likes of Mario Kota. He scored the winner in 2014, he's not sure.
Yeah, there's lots of them. I mean, if you look at this squad, there are a lot of players missing. I think you look at guys like Schweinsteiger, Lahm, they've gone on and they're not really doing their thing anymore. But I think with this Germany team, they've kept the kind of core of it. I mean, Mesut Ozil, we know how good he is. Manuel Neuer, best goalkeeper on the planet. So, I mean, they're not short of talent. So even though they've lost guys like Philipp Lahm, who I do think will be a big loss in terms of his leadership, I think they've still got enough to really make a push in this tournament.
I mean, you take a look at the group F, they're up against Sweden as well as South Korea. It's an easy group for them, isn't it?
You would think so. I mean, in the World Cup, it's difficult to call any group easy. I mean, we've seen so many different things happen in World Cups over the years that there is always that shock result, and we saw what happened with Senegal in France in 2002. So those kind of things do happen, and you can never write it off. But I do think that Germany will be too strong for this group. I think they'll comfortably top it.
Yeah. Some of the players that are not called up to the squad, Leroy Sané, he had a fantastic season in the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, I think it just says a lot about the depth and the ability they've got coming out of Germany at the minute. I mean, most teams would kill to have Leroy Sané in their side, and the fact that Germany can make a decision not to have him there, I think says a lot about what they've got available. And Jogi Löw has really made a push with his team, and he's been there for a long time now. So I don't think anybody's really going to question his logic on this.
Well, send us your comments on social media. Let us know who do you think is winning this year's competition. We've got a few comments here. We've got one from Charles Ziwa, Belgium. Remind me of Real Madrid, saying that they've got good players. Can they win the competition? We've got Angela. Also, let us know where you are from. Angela saying, I'm watching from Namibia. Thank you for watching, Angela. We've got another comment here from Itepeng. He says, I'm live from Botswana watching the show. Thank you so much. Keep those comments coming. We are chatting Germany as well as Belgium in this year's competition. Take a look at Belgium. They had a fantastic campaign in 2014, going all the way to the quarterfinals. The big question, though, is can they go to the final this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a sort of a myth we need to debunk. Is people keep talking about Belgium like they're a dark horse, but I'm not sure they are anymore. I think when you look at what is in there, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the players they have available is insane. I mean, you've got players playing at the top level, guys like Kevin De Bruyne, who have been phenomenal this season. And like I said, I don't think they are a dark horse anymore. I think they are a team that we should be looking at them as being a top 4 team in this World Cup, maybe even going all the way and winning it.
Currently placed third on the FIFA World Rankings, and they also have a solid bench, the likes of Richie Batshuayi. They've got a solid team.
Definitely, and also, I mean, we can just laugh about that. I mean, how is the third-ranked team in the world being classed as a dark horse anymore? I mean, they're the third best team in the global game. I don't think we can look at it as a dark horse because, like you say, you've got guys like Batshuayi on the bench, Vincent Kompany, Vertonghen, Courtois. I mean, the list goes on of the players they've got in this side. So I think that they're a team that people should really look out for, and I'm very worried because they're in my group.
Yeah, sure. One player who's missing from this squad. There's been a lot of talk about him. He was very vocal on social media. What do you make of his omission?
Yeah, I mean, Nainggolan, it's a decision that they say has been made for numerous reasons. They say one of them is yeah, but I mean, I think with him, it's a decision. It's not based on ability. Everybody knows how good Nainggolan is. We've seen him play at an international level with Roma. We know the sort of talent that he is. But sometimes a player, just because he's a good footballer, doesn't mean he's going to fit in, especially in a national team, because you can't afford to have that those divides within the side. And I think, going back to England slightly, one of the reasons that they left Jonjo Shelvey out was for that same reason. They think that he might be as good as he is as a footballer, that he might not fit the camp and the mood. Yeah.
They are pitted in Group G alongside Joe's England, Tunisia, as well as Panama.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that one. I think personally, I do think we'll finish second in this group. I think Belgium have got enough to get the job done and finish top. But I'm relatively confident that we're gonna do enough to just finish second. Yeah.
Well, you are chatting to us on Facebook. We've got a few comments here from Zaka says, I'm live from Abuja, Nigeria. Angela saying, Belgium are looking promising. We've got Billy Musekwa. Argentina will lift up the cup on the 15th of July. And we've got a few comments here from Bafik Lampert saying, I'm watching from South Africa. Thank you so much for watching and sending us your comments on the ball. Joe, always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll be rooting for England next Monday and things will go well, but today I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to go home, plunk myself down on the sofa, and that's all I'm doing for the day.
Well, don't forget you can catch all the 64 matches live and in the splendor of high definition on your World of Champions. It officially gets underway here today, and we will be bringing you all the action from myself, Lindiwe, Dube, and Joe Crann. Thank you so much for joining us and chatting to us on social media. It's goodbye for now.
Oh, he's got it! And Germany are the champions of the world.